Okay. All right, I think we are recording. All right, you guys, welcome to our coaching info session. We are going to just give you some nitty-gritty details about what it is that we do as coaches. And we just get questions all the time about what is coaching. And so we're going to just lay it out there as simple and quick as possible because we know it's holiday season and everybody's got all the stuff they need to do. So, all right, Coz, you want to go to the next one? And we'll just get this going. So I'll just tell you kind of who I am. I'm not sure who the coach is that invited you here, but we'll give you a little bit about who we are. And there's so many different stories and different types of coaches and different types of people. So my name's Erin, and I started coaching back, I started my journey back in August of 2013 after I had my third baby. And my coach just showed basically what, in a nutshell, she posted an ab selfie. And I literally just had a baby and was like, oh, that would be really nice. And I told my husband, like, hey, look at her, she's got abs. And like, we went to college together and played volleyball together. And I was like, I want that. And he was like, whatever, you have all these other things in the cupboard that you never use. So no. So I kind of waited for a little bit and did some research on other companies and other things. And I decided, you know what? I'm a full-time teacher. I make my own money. I do what I want. And so I decided to buy it anyways. And it showed up at the door and he was like, what the heck? So my mission was literally to prove my husband wrong, that I could stick to something and that I was going to, and I was skeptical because I'm a college athlete, my husband's a college athlete. And so we've always just kind of grown up like in the gym, like you got to get fit in the gym and that's just all there is to it. And so I never thought I could look like one of those infomercial people. And so that was kind of I had two goals: one, to prove my husband wrong, and two, that I could look like those infomercial people. And a month went by and I didn't lose any weight. And then finally, but I was sticking to it. And I showed my husband and he was like, this is kind of legit. And then he started doing it with me. And when he started doing it, he ended up losing 60 pounds. I lost 30 pounds and we were just literally hooked. And so, and my husband actually went on, because we've done like program after program after program. He went on to win like a Beachbody challenge. It was like $500. He looked amazing. It was awesome. So then that's where kind of coaching came into play. And so I was a full-time teacher and I kind of stopped. I only got coaching for the discount at first because I like coupons and that's just how I roll. And so I decided to just do it for the discount. And then we started losing weight and I started helping people like my family here and there because I was so excited that I found something that I could stick to. I could do between 3 kids. I had 3 kids, 3 and under, with a full-time teaching job. So if I could make it work, other people could make it work too, right? So I was just super excited about that. And then I kind of got into my own thing and I did, I never stopped doing, I always did Beachbody. I always drank Shakeology. I always did all my cardio at home fitness, but I got into bodybuilding, and my fitness, because of Beachbody, gave me the confidence to level up my fitness. Okay. And I've always continued to just level up my fitness. And then I was kind of done competing. And in May of 2016, actually before May, so December, in the middle of the school year, I was pregnant with my 4th kid and I lost childcare in the middle of the school year. And I panicked and I didn't know what else to do, but I knew that I was signed up as a discount coach, basically. And I knew what the opportunity was right in front of me. So I reached out to my coach and said, hey, I really want to, I need to stay home with my kids. I cried every single day dropping them off because I don't have family out here. And so my back was kind of against the wall. So we laid out a game plan and I worked my butt off. And in the middle of building a house and having a kid, I quit and I put my papers in. It was the hardest decision I ever had to make, but my family comes first. And so I became a full-time stay-at-home mom. And that transition was literally only possible like for someone who's an extrovert like me, like outgoing. The only way that was possible was because I stayed home or because I was a coach and I still had all my like coach friends and I was able to interact with adults and do all of these things and help other people and still make an impact. It just wasn't with the youth anymore. So that was kind of like my story. My back was against the wall. Now I'm a 4-star diamond coach and I get to help women every single month take control and gain their confidence back. And but more so, and I'm pregnant with my 5th. So this has been like such a huge thing for me that I've been able to stick to something for this long and through so many different phases of my life. And I'm just so grateful for it because I don't have to worry about who's going to take care of this baby or what's going to happen, once I have the baby. And especially with everything going on, that I don't have to leave my house to work, and that we're still okay. And so, yeah, that's kind of my story. So hopefully that works. Cozy, I'll let you take it.
Okay, that's awesome. If you guys like, Erin is not exaggerating when she says she like loves coupons. She will do anything to save like 10 cents. So yeah, so true. Okay, so I am Cozy Tafuna. I got married 6 months ago, still getting used to my new last name. So like catches me off guard sometimes. But I've been coaching 7 years, almost 7.5, which is crazy. In a couple months, it'll be 7.5, which is absolutely crazy how fast time goes by. I just think of like even this year, 2020 has literally, I feel like we all just went on lockdown a couple months ago and then it's already going to be a new year. So it's just crazy. So I started because you guys, my whole entire life, I've always struggled ever since I can remember, really. I have struggled with my weight. And so I think like a lot of us have literally tried everything, every pill, wrap, every shake that you can possibly do. I would go to the gym and do really well for 2 weeks and then I'd fall off and then I would go again. And it was just like this cycle over and over. And I would gain and lose the same 20 pounds over and over. And so when my sister-in-law, we were driving to Montana and she mentioned that she had started this Beachbody thing, and she's like, you should do a challenge with me. And I was pretty like on board, only because I'm down to try anything else to help me lose weight. So I signed up with a coach account to get the discount. You guys, I had absolutely zero intention of ever actually coaching ever, because I was very shy and insecure, and there's no way you would ever catch me posting pictures or a video or any of that. And I told my coach, I was like, don't ever ask me to coach or do a video because I won't. I was kind of a brat, but she was my sister-in-law, so that's okay. But fast forward to, I was always me and Erin, I think we're in the first like actual like challenge groups. And it's kind of funny when you go back, there was like 10 of us in there, and I was pretty active in those groups. Like I would still work out and I, drank my Shakeology. And so I did all those things, but I didn't coach at all. And I think, I'm not sure exactly the time where I was like, hey, maybe I'll actually kind of try this. And I'm sure I dabbled in it a little bit, couple years in. And then when it really hit me when I wanted to actually start coaching was I was super burnt out. I was working at this time. I wasn't married, obviously. I didn't have kids, but I was working 6 to 7 days a week doing massage therapy. And that's hard. That is hard on your body. And so then I decided, I'm like, what else can I do to, switch up my jobs, but kind of be in the same realm? So I applied for a physical therapy assistant program and did all the prereqs for it, applied, got in. And that was kind of when I started to dabble in coaching, because I didn't realize how much time it would take, like how much time I would be in school. And so it was like it's like a trade. So you're in school every day. It's like a job from 9 to 5. And so I didn't really have time other than Saturdays to work. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to take out all these loans. So that's when I like dove into the training. And I was very consistent with you guys, I literally got up at 5 every morning, did my workout, checked into my groups before school started. And then once we were in school, I couldn't really check in. I mean, I would check in at lunch, do a few things at lunch. And then after school is when I literally sat down, and we'll talk about it. That's when I like sat down and worked and then did schoolwork again. Anyways, that's the foundation of what built my business, but I was so consistent. I worked an hour or less every single day, but I did it every day. And then fast forward 2 years after I graduated, it was like a 2-year program. I was kind of at that point where I was making some money with it, but I wanted to use my degree. I'm like, I just put all this money into school. I want to use my degree. So I worked part-time for about 6 months, and I liked doing physical therapy, but I also realized if I could work 20 to 30 hours a week just on coaching, where my income would be. I was working an hour a day, not 20 hours a week. And so about a little over 3 years ago is when I said bye to my job. And I've been coaching for 3 years, which is really cool. And now I am married, and we are able to choose where we want to live, and we're not tied down by a job. And like when we have kids, like I can be at home with them. We don't have to send them to daycare. We don't have to have other people raise them, because I did put in the work prior to make it happen to where like literally we like have our life not set, but like how we want our life, we've worked really hard for. And coaching has totally been the avenue that has helped me do that. And I'm happy that I put in that work before the time came that I necessarily like needed it, or when that my back was against the wall, because if I started now, it would have been harder. But you guys, so many people start now. So I think sometimes don't think that it's too late. Don't think that I'm not at my goal weight, because you guys, I'm still not at my goal weight, and I still sometimes fluctuate, because that's life. You go in and out, and you have different phases of life, and that's okay. But it's very relatable to other people when you're real and honest about what's going on. And yeah, I mean, I just think that clearly, I think that coaching is the best thing, the best avenue for people to get the things in life that they want. Okay. So now we're just going to kind of go into the details. So if you guys have any other specific questions about it, then let us know and we'll answer those. But hopefully we'll try to answer all the main questions that we hear all the time. So as coaches, 4 things that we do every day. Okay. That we call it the vital behaviors. The first one, be proof the products work. So use the products we offer, use the workouts that we do. You guys, they're incredible. So like Erin was saying, that she only thought that she could get results in the gym, but when she actually like opened her mind up to what these programs could do, like she got awesome results. And so keep an open mind. You guys, the workouts are amazing, but I honestly think the nutrition side of what we have is incredible. So use all the things. We have pre-workout, post-workout, snack bars, the Shakeology, obviously, collagen, like the greens. We have so many things that you guys can use. So please utilize it. It's going to be a lot easier and more inspiring to other people if they see you using the things you're trying to help them with. Okay. So the second one is connect, invite, follow up. And don't let that like freak you out, because I think sometimes people think that you're going to be like cold messaging everybody all day, every day. That's not how it works. And we actually have trainings to teach you how to do all the things in the correct way and not be creeps about it, honestly. And that's by like sharing your story and just being like open. And you don't have to share every part of your life, but realizing that like throwing things with coaching into your life and intertwining those things can be very relatable to a lot of people. Okay. Another one, getting people results. And that comes with like our challenge groups, you guys. Like I said, when I started, I would go to the gym for 2 weeks and stop. And you guys, when you go to the gym, I'm sorry, nobody cares if you're there. Nobody cares if you're actually sticking to your nutrition. But when we help people, we do care if people are showing up. Like we reward people for checking in with their workouts and their shake and actually sticking to it. Like me and Erin, we've been running a group and we do weekly prizes for people that are checking in, you know? So we do notice when people are showing up and we do care and try to help people be as consistent as they possibly can. Okay. And then the last one, 4, is do personal development. For me, I thought personal development was kind of, I think a lot of people do. I thought it was for only people that were like crazy and need like a lot of help. And that is like completely the wrong perception of it, because personal development is what actually has changed my life more than anything. And I didn't even know it existed actually before coaching. Like I didn't know there were self-help books. But it's not even like self-help, you guys. Like it feels good to feed your mind with positive things. I think there's a lot of people that consume and read social media and they feel tense and anxiety and stress after they're looking at their social media because all they see is negative stuff. Where if you're taking control of what you're putting into your mind and what you're seeing and reading, you guys, the whole outlook of life totally changes. Okay. There's a whole lot of good in the world, but you have to like be the person to like focus on that. Okay. And we have tons and tons of options, whether that's, you know, a podcast. I'm actually really into podcasts right now. The Audible books. So don't think you don't have time. Lots of times it's like when you're in the shower, you listen to a book, you know, no matter how busy you are, I promise you're driving. Sometimes you can listen to one, or a shower, using the restroom, whatever it is, you can listen to something. Okay. And I think this is a question that a lot of people always, you know, which is legit. How do you earn money? How do you earn an income with it? So obviously one way to earn is you get commission. Okay. That's always pretty straightforward. You get between 25 to actually 40% commission from anything that you sell or have anybody purchase from you. Okay. So say you sign up with a $150 challenge pack, I would get a $50 commission. Okay. So that's kind of roughly what your commission is for everything, but you get commission no matter how big or small it is. Okay. And you get commission whether you signed up yesterday and you have nobody under you, you always get commission. Okay. The second way to earn money is building a successful team. So we earn team cycle bonuses this is harder to explain until you're in it, honestly, but so say you're helping 2 people get signed up, then you get a team cycle bonus. Every week you get a certain bonus based on your volume. Okay. So here it says for every $300 in sales the team has, you'll earn a team bonus. Okay. You also get quarterly bonuses when you hit certain ranks, but also, I'm not sure. I think we talk about that next, but you guys, there's also tons of other bonuses that we get. We get prizes all the time. Beachbody sends you swag all the time. We get to earn trips. So that's super fun. But you guys, the money, if you think that you're coming into this and wanting to make a quick buck, like you're probably not here for the right reason. So realize that yes, the more people you help, the more money you're going to make. But it's like, I always, from when I signed up, and I'm sure same with Erin, your paycheck will reflect how many people you're helping. Okay. So, and it's residual, you guys, it builds over time. Okay. And then I think, Erin, I'll kick it off to you.
Okay, perfect. Because this is actually something that I kind of left out. So I get asked all the time, like, how much time does it take? So when I was working as a full-time teacher, I actually coached volleyball as well. And you guys, when I first started, I had 3 kids, 3 and under, right? So I didn't have a ton of time to commit to this. And so I would just work in the little cracks throughout my day. And what's really cool is we have this tracker that kind of breaks it down for you. And it's really cool. Cozy went over like the 4 vital behaviors, what we always have to do. And that's kind of what it's broken down into. And the first thing you do is you always take care of you. No matter what, you take care of you first. So like for me, I always like it's a non-negotiable that I work out every day. Even like there's days I don't want to work out and I seriously just push play, and like being so pregnant, sometimes it's only like 20 minutes and it's not even a big deal and I don't even feel guilty. So when you're working the business, um, you have a tracker to follow, and we have trainings that can teach you you're not alone in this. My girls ask me questions every single day, and that's the benefits and the beauty of being a coach is that your coach, me, Cozy, whoever invited you to this call, is there for you whenever you need us to be there for you. So 30 to 60 minutes a day, 5 days a week. I don't really do anything on Sundays. Sometimes I do, just depending on what we're doing, but Saturdays is usually a family day. Um, and depending on what I have going throughout the week, it literally, you don't have to sit down for a whole hour. I worked my business when I was working full time, like 5 minutes in the morning before school started, during my lunch break, after school when I get all my grading done. I would, after, before I picked up my kids, I would do a little bit of stuff. And so it's very simple if you make it simple. But it's all kind of laid out for you. So I have one of my brand new girls. She is like she's the only female in her company. She literally has like no desire to leave her business because she's the like the head chick that she like orders all the stuff for. She, I want to say it's an oil company or like a manufacturing company, and she orders everything and does all the stuff. So she's like head honcho. And this is, she already works out. We do Spartan races together. And so we level up our fitness together. And she seriously just does right before she gets her workout done with her husband in the morning. She does work all day and has homeschool stuff for her kids. And then she does a little bit at night. And that's it. And she's already freaking like she's in month 2 of Success Starters and like building a business. And it's crazy amazing. So it's whatever you want to put into it, it's what you're going to get out. Some people work 5 hours a day because they have 5 hours a day. Other people, like I don't have 5 hours a day, even though I stay home, I don't have 5 hours a day to work on my business. I really just do it in the cracks and I make sure that I get the vital stuff done. And that was the other thing too I wanted to mention, because the fourth one down at the bottom, it says doing personal development. So Cozy and I, or Cozy's into like podcasts. I am too. I love podcasts. I think it's super simple to just look at a podcast and put it on. I listen to it in the shower. I listen to it when I'm folding laundry or whatever else is going on. But I'll tell you what, I struggled before I had my third baby. So this will be the third postpartum journey I've had throughout my 7.5 years of doing this. And this is my happiest pregnancy because of personal growth and personal development. I struggle with body dysmorphia and I had eating disorders before I did all of this. And so working through all of that and being so happy throughout this whole thing is because I've fueled my mind like I have fueled my body. And I take care of my mind just the way that I take care of my body, because I've realized I only get one. My dad passed away oh my gosh, it'll be 6 years ago at the end of January, and he was extremely unhealthy. And I want to make sure that I am there for my kids and that I take control of that. And so all of these things, it's really cool that you get paid to work on yourself and help others do the same thing. It's so fulfilling. Okay, hopefully that helped with how much time. Okay, so whenever we do, these are really cool. So perks of coaching, it's like my favorite thing, favorite thing ever. So, okay, first let me back up. New coach mentorship. Let's do that one first. I have squirrel brain. So whenever you start, you'll get a welcome email. At least for me, my flows, you get a welcome email. There's things that you just kind of look over, get familiar with. We get on a one-on-one call, and we usually do at the beginning of the year, we will do a new coach mentorship, and basically we walk you through what to do, how to do things, and to help you be the most successful. You can do it however you want. No coach is exactly the same, and we get to help you navigate through that. The perks of coaching. Okay, so it's awesome because you get to earn free trips just by helping other people every single month. When I first started, I didn't know that that was like a legit thing, and I seriously like deleted emails, and because I was like, I earned these trips, and I was like, whatever, you don't actually earn trips. I could like kick myself. So it was like my first year coaching, and I earned the trip, and I was like, delete, that's dumb. And then I was like, oh, it actually is legit. So I've got to go to Mexico. Where did we go? We went on a cruise to the Bahamas. I was pregnant with my other one when everybody went to Punta Cana, and unfortunately Punta Cana was canceled this year due to COVID. This next year in 2021, we get to go back to Mexico at the Riviera Maya, and it's an all expense paid trip for two. So I get to bring my husband, and he gets to meet all of my friends, and it's awesome because he's friends with my friends' husbands. I was gonna say my husband's. That's not right. so but it's so cool because like we get to do all of these things. We get team retreats. We are a part of a top 10 team, which means we have access to some really rad training, some really rad stuff. And literally you are never alone on this journey. Like there are so many resources for you. It's pretty incredible. And then the friendships in the community. So my team is super unique because my girls are literally from all over the country. When we get on our morning workout Zooms, it's all 4 time zones that show up. So I have Pacific to Eastern. I have a girl in France. She doesn't get on our Zooms because she's sleeping because it's like in the middle of the night for her. However, we have everybody from all over the country, and there's people I never would have met. Like I'm planning stuff with another one of my sister coaches where she's going to come, her family and we've gone on trips together with our kids, and we never would have met each other. Like I never would have met Cozy, even though it's crazy because Cozy and I went to the same college and had the same kind of circle of friends but didn't know each other. It's really crazy, but we know each other now because of coaching. And so it's incredible because it's actual genuine friendships, and it's people that I want to see, that I want to hang out with and want to talk to, and it's really cool. And then there's swag. So Beachbody always sends you swag for hitting goals, for helping 3 people a month. And it's like so much, I have so much stuff, you guys, it's crazy. And then like Cozy said too, we send like weekly prizes depending on the groups that we're running. And it's really neat because we enjoy giving to people who are taking care of themselves and doing what they're supposed to do and taking control of their life, right? The residual income is legit incredible. There are sometimes like when I'm out for like the week having my baby, I will still get paid. Like if I'm on vacation, I can either take, like I went to Montana for Thanksgiving and I still got paid. I still got to do Black Friday shopping. I still got to do that. And I wasn't working 100% of the time while I was on vacation. But it's cool because you can take this anywhere. And then coupons, right? Like 25% off. Coupons are the best. So if you can save me anything, 25% on everything, plus you, instead of $14 shipping, it's $2 shipping. Like it just makes sense. Okay. And then lifelong health throughout every stage of life. Like I have gone through so many different seasons of life throughout this journey, and it's just incredible. Like from postpartum to pregnancy to bikini competitions to just normal life. This can help and be for anybody. So, okay, go to the next one. Hopefully I hit it all. Did I get it all? Okay, good. Okay, so what you're gonna get is you're gonna get a ton of resources because there are so many successful coaches on our team, and what's really cool is that we get to learn from everyone. And everybody shares their knowledge, excuse me, about everything. Like nobody holds back. And it's really, that's one thing that I love, love, love about this community is that everybody wants everybody to succeed and there's no limit to success. Okay. So how you get started is you just pick your pack. So I have a couple graphics. There's a brand new program that just launched that's absolutely going to be freaking epic. And I'm living vicariously through all of my girls who are doing it because I can't do it right now and it's killing me. However, it is going to be my postpartum like program that I do. So you get set up with a pack, and in this pack, you get a year worth of fitness and nutrition. The nutrition programs are huge because they're included now. And that's where a lot of people struggle. And so you get, let's see here. Your shake, any supplements that you're going to get. So your Shakeology or your pre and post workout supplements are included in your pack and everything is bundled together to get you the best price. And you literally get to start a business for nothing. Whatever you're going to invest in for yourself, you literally get to start a multi-million-dollar business. Like that's what it could be, right? And so $15 a month is what it charges you. However, it saves you $14 on shipping and 25% off anything you want, plus VIP access to all the new programs and everything else. So it's pretty freaking rad. Did I leave anything out on that part? But there's so many different packs you can choose from. So what I do is I send a graphic and it just shows you, and you just tell me which pack you want, what flavor you want, boom, and that's it. Okay. And then so what's next is, so after this, if you are ready to get going or if you have questions, please ask. But there's really like, just do it. You're focusing on yourself, especially throughout the holidays and getting set up, because let's be honest, just because January 1st happens, it's not like a magical day that everybody's just gonna like, no, it just doesn't happen that way. Like it takes time, it takes habits. And so getting started now will kickstart all of those habits come January, and you're already gonna be 2-3 weeks ahead of everybody else, right? Feeling any guilt? I love this question because people ask me all the time, how do you do it with so many kids? And don't you feel guilty and blah, blah, blah. You guys, I get memories that pop up. It's the funnest thing ever. Like the last actually like 2 weeks in a row, I've had the best memories pop up of my now 7-year-old, him doing workouts with me. And it's the best thing because they see what you do. I have absolutely no guilt in making fitness and a healthy lifestyle and being able to stay home and provide memories, provide income, doing all of these things for my family. I have zero guilt. And even when I was working, I had zero guilt taking 25 minutes of my day to work out. Zero guilt. So please don't have any guilt because you can do it all. And it just, if there's a will, there's a way. Let's see. Yeah, Coz, did I miss anything? I tried to go as quick as I can.
No, that was perfect. Let me undo my screen somehow. No, I thought it was good. I encourage people not to wait. A lot of people, like you said, want to start at the new year, but I highly suggest get your stuff now. You guys, you can start any of the training. You can kind of get a feel for what our groups are and everything. So that come January, you can have a solid, place to set people up. We all know that everyone wants to start something in January. Okay. Everyone's feeling like crap. Everyone wants to feel a little bit better. Okay. So
and if you are already set up, like even if you get started, you're able to help people get started in January and run with it. And it's so much better to do this with friends and with people that you know. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, no, so much better. So again, you guys contact your coach who got you signed up. With a coach account, you guys, you save 25%. So even if you're using the products, it's really a no-brainer. I have lots of people that just use it for the discount and a lot of coaches that, use it to, pay for their products and to build an income. So whatever avenue you want to take with it, we are here to help you, but don't wait. Don't keep sitting on the fence. Just do it. Trust us. Okay. We wouldn't still be here after 7 years if it wasn't a legit thing. Okay.
And also too, I also want you to know that there's no penalty for not, like, if you just want to do this for the discount, and then let's say like a year later, you're like, okay, or a couple months later, you want to work it as a business, there's no difference in the account. You are already enjoying the discount, the products, the everything. Now, if you feel like you want to help someone a couple months down the road because you've gotten results and you've done all that, you already are all set up to do so. So there's just no, and there's no penalty. So if you don't sell, that's what I love about this, because you don't have to have any product on hand. You don't have to sell anything. We literally just share our story and we are proof that it works. I mean, we've been here for over 7 years, and the phases and the things that we have gone through, I can't even praise what I do enough, because it's gotten me through so many different things throughout my life. And so yeah, just know that there's no difference in account. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
all. I guess that's it. So hopefully that was about 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to bust that out.
No, that was good. So
Okay.
yes, if you guys have questions, contact whoever sent you the recording and they'll get you all set up. Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Have a good
guys.
night. See you guys.